77 WABC. WABC, Action Central News.
News first, fast. News 5 minutes sooner on WABC, AM and FM, New York. This is George Hansbrough. Instant weather, cloudy. Temperature now, 81. Dateline, Rockefeller Center. A warning from the Weather Bureau. Today's gloomy weather may get worse. Severe thunderstorms expected in the WABC area up to 9 o'clock this evening, with damaging winds and hail likely. The Bureau also sees a chance of tornadoes in the Hudson Valley and Upper Catskills. WABC News Director Jack Powers talked with forecaster Abe Zwicker at the Weather Bureau to get the details.
It will be in the metropolitan district. Whether any of these severe thunderstorms will actually be in the city or not, it's impossible to say. More likely, the severest weather will be up in the upper Hudson Valley and up in the northern Catskills. Down here, we'll probably get no more than it can be damaging thunder squall that we normally get here in the New York area. That can't be troublesome.
Was there a report of a tornado, or are they expecting that kind of activity in the area?
Not in the metropolitan New York area. There is a chance of a tornado or two forming in the upper Hudson Valley and in the upper Catskills, and possibly in the Green Mountains of Vermont, up in that part of the world, but not in the metropolitan New York area. We do look for a thunder squall or two here, but nothing more severe than that.
Heavy rains and flooding were reported in the vicinity of the lower areas of Hackensack.
Yes. They had thunderstorms there this afternoon. As a matter of fact, quite a few thunderstorms down in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but this is all local effects.
Jack Powers and Abe Zwicker of the Weather Bureau. Hackensack. Some portions of this northern New Jersey community are still flooded, the result of today's flash thunderstorm. Hackensack police officials told WABC just a few minutes ago that motorists should stay off Hudson and River Streets. Most of the main arteries in the higher section of Hackensack are passable, but in lower-lying areas, several roads are still closed, but the water is subsiding. Washington. Approval by the Senate Judiciary Committee today for two of President Kennedy's drug safeguard proposals. The proposals would enable the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare to veto the marketing of any drug. Washington. The State Department has voiced strong concern about the delay in returning runaway spy Dr. Robert Soblen to the United States. Department spokesman Lincoln White says U.S. embassies both in London and Tel Aviv are conveying the government's interest in the Soblen matter. Before the Dan Ingram Show resumes, the WABC Weather Watch. Mostly cloudy and muggy this afternoon and tonight with scattered thunder showers, accompanied by strong gusts this afternoon and early tonight. The high today 85 to 90, but lower near the shore. The low tonight in the mid-70s. Tomorrow, variable cloudiness, continued warm with decreasing humidity. The high much the same as today. The current temperature 81. The latest pollen count is 0. Say you'll win $77 if you phone the most important news scoop of the week to WABC. Dial LT1-7722. This is George Hansbrough. Next news when it happens on WABC, AM and FM, New York.
77 WABC.
29 minutes in front of 4 o'clock, and WABC, the smile on your dial. Checking out traffic picture for you. George Washington Bridge, Holland Tunnel, and Lincoln Tunnel, all moderate traffic right now. Whitestone Bridge, light to moderate. Triborough Bridge, light to moderate. Throgs Neck Bridge is moderate on both sides. Subway is okay. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, moderate. Queens Midtown Tunnel, moderate. Commuter trains, okay. Staten Island ferries are on time with no delays. City Street traffic is moving well, and that's a scoop on traffic first on your Dan Ingram Show.
This is 77 WABC, where you're hearing things. Where you're hearing things.
All right, let's open up a bottle of White Rock Strawberry right here. There we are. Pour it in over the ice here in this glass I got. There we go. Music, Professor. Yes, that's White Rock music to refresh by. Hey, what's a strawberry refresher? Well, you take a straw, place it in some fresh strawberries, and sip. Sound impossible? Well, then you try White Rock Strawberry in family-sized bottles. I'm going to have some now. White Rock Strawberry. Hey, listen, it's 26 minutes in front of 4 o'clock, and if you like to save money when you fly, bend an ear in my direction, darling. Call Transcontinental Airlines Agency and fly to California for only $80, or fly on to Hawaii from California for just $80, fly to Chicago for just $23.40, or Detroit for only $19. In other words, get out of town, man. Fly to Seattle for the World's Fair for only $109, or enjoy a deluxe 5-day Seattle World's Fair package for just $259, or a 4-day economy tour to the Seattle Fair for only $240. All fares are each way on round trip plus tax Sunday through Thursday. You fly to Dallas for only $56 plus tax. Fly to Miami for only $35 each way on round trip plus tax. If you want 8 great days in Miami, including the hotel, you pay only $84. Call Transcontinental Airlines Agency. They represent scheduled supplemental air carriers at Circle 6 3000 for immediate reservations. And call collect if you like.
Call Circle 6 3000 now. Call Circle 6 3000 now. Call Transcontinental. Transcontinental. That's the number to call for one and all. Call Circle. WABC scores again.
Here's what's happening in the world of sports today. Let's see here. Check out the scoreboard in the National League and night games. The Mets take on the Dodgers at 11 o'clock tonight. You'll hear the game right here on WABC. Cubs against the Braves. Reds play the Colt 45s, and the Cardinals are in Pittsburgh to have a go at the Pirates. In a day game, it's a 4 o'clock start. The Phillies play in the Giants. In the American League, let's see here. At the end of a half inning, no score. The Yankees out at Minnesota playing the Twins. At the end of 2 innings, no score. The Orioles at the White Sox. Tigers, let's see here. At the end of 2.5 innings, the Indians lead the Tigers by a 1-0 margin, and the Angels are behind the Red Sox 1-0 at the end of 4. The only night game in the American League, the Athletics are in Washington to have a go at the Senators.
Say, remember last year's vacation? Probably pretty nice, wasn't it? But was it really as nice as you would have liked? Or did money problems sort of cramp your style? Well, don't let it happen again this year. Instead, see Household Finance for a travel loan. An HFC travel loan can cover all your expenses: transportation, lodging, recreation, even that vacation wardrobe. This year, take the vacation you've dreamed of with the help of a travel loan from Household Finance. The folks who say,
never borrow money needlessly just when you must. Then borrow from the oldest company from folks you trust. Borrow confidently from HFC.